Hey everybody, it's your boy, it's Smit P69BB here. And let me tell you, we're about to dive into a topic near and dear to my heart, late night legends. These are the folks who kept us laughing, kept us thinking, and kept us up way past our bedtimes. From the desk jockeys to the monologue masters, these hosts are the heart and soul of late night TV. So buckle up, grab your favorite beverage decaf if you've gotta be up early, and get ready for a wild ride through the best of the best. We're talking top 10 folks, the creme de la creme. First up, you can't talk late night without mentioning the king himself, Johnny Carson. This guy was a late night. For 30 years, he ruled the Tonight Show like nobody's business. His timing was impeccable. Like, he could make a dad joke about a carpool lane actually funny, and those interviews, he could make anyone feel comfortable, from presidents to, like, that weird neighbor who collects garden gnomes. Seriously, Johnny set the gold standard. Next up, we got the guy who broke the mold, Dave Letterman. He was like, hey, you know what's funnier than a desk? Throwing stuff off a building. He brought this whole quirky, unpredictable energy to late-night top 10 lists. His idea. Stupid pet trick. His idea. He made it cool to be a little weird, and let's be honest, who doesn't love a little weird? Now, we got to talk about Conan O'Brien. This guy's brain operates on a whole other level. He's like that friend who can turn any situation into a joke, but like a really smart joke that makes you think. He cut his teeth writing for The Simpsons and SNL, so he's got the comedy chops, plus he's got that self-deprecating humor thing down pat, which is always hilarious. Chapter 4, the prankster Jimmy Kimmel. Alright, next up is Jimmy Kimmel, the king of the prank. This guy's like the hilarious buddy we all wish we had. He can make you laugh with a simple joke, but then he'll turn around and pull off some elaborate prank that'll have you rolling on the floor. Remember that Halloween candy thing? Pure genius. Kimmel's proof that sometimes the best humor comes from the simplest things. Chapter 5, the satirist, Stephen Colbert. Next up, we've got the master of political satire, Stephen Colbert. This guy can take down a politician with a single joke and make you think about the issues at the same time. He started out as that hilarious conservative character on the Colbert Report. But now on The Late Show, he's showing off his serious side too. Don't worry, he's still got the sharp wit, but now he's using it to make a real difference. Chapter 6, the voice of reason, Jon Stewart. Now, we got to give it up for Jon Stewart, the man who made news funny again. He took The Daily Show and turned it into must-see TV, especially for us younger folks who were tired of boring newscasters. He wasn't afraid to call out politicians and the media on their BS, and he did it with this perfect blend of humor and intelligence. He was like that friend who always tells it like it is, even if it hurts a little. Speaking of The Daily Show, let's hear it for the current host, Trevor Noah. He stepped into some big shoes after Jon Stewart, but he totally made the show his own. He's got this amazing ability to talk about really complex issues like race, politics, and world events in a way that's both funny and thought-provoking. He's proof that laughter is a universal language. All right, next up is Seth Meyers, the king of a closer look. This guy's got a joke for everything, but he's also got this really sharp mind when it comes to current events. He can break down a complicated political issue and make it understandable, even if you don't know a filibuster from a filigree. Plus, he's got that SNL pedigree, so, he's a comedy pro. Next up is Jay Leno, the king of the monologue. This guy could find humor in anything, from the headlines to those weird news stories you see on the internet. He was a stand-up comedian at heart, and it showed in his easygoing, relatable style. He made The Tonight Show feel like hanging out with a funny friend, and that's a rare talent. Last but not least, we've got to give a shout out to Graham Norton. He may not be a household name in the US, but across the pond, he's a legend. His show is like the best party you've ever been to, with all your favorite celebrities just letting loose and having fun. He's got this knack for getting people to open up and show their true selves, which makes for some truly hilarious moments. So there you have it, folks, the top 10 late night legends. These are the hosts who kept us laughing, kept us informed, and sometimes even kept us up way past our bedtimes. They're the voices of our generation, using humor to make sense of the world around us. So next time you're up late flipping through the channels, remember the legacy of these late-night legends. They've earned their place in television history, one joke, one interview, one hilarious moment at a time. And hey, maybe someday someone will be making a list like this about you. Keep dreaming, keep laughing, and keep it real. Peace out. These hosts are considered the best because they not only entertain, but also shape the late-night landscape in unique ways, influencing generations of comedians and the way humor is used to comment on culture and politics.